Hello Peacheroonies, welcome back to another video, and you guys have been asking for a while when am I going to be doing my next makeover challenge, which is taking your wonderful Sims who are all very Maxisified and throwing my thousands and thousands of beautiful, mainly alpha but also a bunch of also Maxis Match inspired CC onto your Sims, and then we have a little before and after and see if you guys appreciate the alpha makeovers. We also have some extras in the room today. We've got an Ali, Alexi and an Evie. Evie you can't see, but she's wilding.
You can.
I can see. Oh no, yeah, Lexi, sorry, we can't see. She do be wilding. She do be wilding. So as always, if you guys would like me to include your Sims in this challenge, go ahead and upload them onto the gallery under the hashtag Clare Siobhan makeovers. This is the current hashtag I am using to find your wonderful Sims. And I prefer if you upload them without any custom content so that I can then give them a full makeover. And let me know what you think of today's makeovers in the comments below. If you enjoy them, please don't forget to go ahead and smash that thumbs up button. And if you subscribe and turn on the notification bell, you can make sure you stay up to date with all of the Sims challenge videos we do right here on this channel, including my Not So Berry challenge. If you haven't watched that already, go ahead and check it out. We're on Gen 4 and we're having a bunch of fun. So here are the Similaroonies you guys have been uploading. They are all looking very wonderful. What we did last time is we kind of had one Sim, I think, that we did like a carbon copy. We tried to make the outfits and the look as similar as possible, but alpha inspired. And then with some of the other ones, we kind of were like, okay, there's limitations in what you can do with Sims if you don't have all the packs, if you don't have a bunch of in-game content. So why don't we reimagine this Sim if they had a full wardrobe and full makeup box and full hair options? So I think we're gonna do something similar in today's video as well. So the first Sim that actually caught my eye was Betty Ella here, who has been created by Cashley, I'm gonna call this. Beautiful Maxis Match lady ready to be alphaed up in Clare Siobhan makeovers. Let's go ahead and check them out. So this is Betty. Betty is a domestic, wants a big happy family, is a perfectionist, neat, and also family orientated. So obviously Betty is dressed in cultural or religious dress. So I'm actually gonna make a little bit of an exception with this Sim in particular. I don't think I have anything CC wise that is gonna replicate what Betty's wearing in a way that makes sure that we stick to the religious and cultural dress that the original creator has decided to give Betty. So I am actually gonna play it very safe here. I'm not gonna be adding any CC clothes. Everything we do with this makeover is gonna be focused only on the face. So I find this more challenging because we're gonna have to make sure that we do as much as possible to make sure that the makeover is very apparent. So I've got less space to work with, which means the pressure is on. I'm gonna go ahead and merge so that we can do a little before and after. And let me just get to work with my makeovers. It is what I like to do. It's what I enjoy the most. Okay, so honestly, this Sim is beautiful. So it's kind of, in a way, it makes my job a lot easier when the Sim is interesting and wonderful and incredible like this one right here. I want to kind of keep those thicker brows that the original Sim came with because I kind of feel like they were a vibe. And I know I say this all the time, but I honestly definitely need some new brows CC. The Go Poles Me ones are just like, they're pretty. They're really nice brows. Like if you had these brows in real life, you'd be very happy, basically. Again, Go Pulls Me, I use those ones all the time. Go Pulls Me, I use those ones all the time. Go Pulls Me, I use those ones all the time. Obscurus brows, I also really like as well. These are Obscurus here too. I'm sort of feeling like these three here are just very vibey. This shape in particular, I think is really pretty. Let me just check the original again. A little bit, yeah, it's got the same energy, but obviously with fluffiness around the front here, which is what we're here for with the alpha, guys, the actual hairs. Okay, so I always start with brows. I just find it quite, I don't know, it's a nice little starting block. And then let's have a look at some C we can throw on. So you've got freckles, we shall remember that. I'm really enjoying the Symbian skin at the moment as well. Actually comes with freckles and has some really nice texture, including really nice lip texture. There's a bunch of different options as well. There's also this option for a soft belly, which you can have. It is a full body skin overlay. And I'm kind of feeling like that is a whole vibe. I knew this V skin would look really cute as well. Obviously this V skin is very Maxis Matchy, but I find myself using it so much and then just adding on details on top just because it's such a great skin. I also really like the Go Poles Me face overlays. As you can see, like the girl is just changing so much depending on which overlay we put on, which is one, why I love skin overlays. It's also why they're so important. And it's also why back when I first started adding mods to my game, I only had a couple. So I feel like all of my Sims ended up getting the same ones, irregardless of what their under features look like. We just ended up slapping on the same ones, but now that I've expanded my collection, I'm much like happier with the range that we now have to go for. And it also helps me like keep the under features more because I've got more skin options that aren't gonna like take away from those underlays. I do really like this first one we put on, so I'm gonna start here, and then I'm gonna add this GS overlay here, which just brings out more texture in the skin. And since we're going for more of like an alpha makeover, I feel like texture is obviously going to be pretty important. The skin already has some freckles on there, but I'm just going to add these re-immersion ones. One for the Pusheen cat, but two because, you know, the original definitely had freckles, so I want to make sure we keep that. Also, because of where a head covering is, I kind of feel like you would see hairline at the front there. However, I've literally just had a little like quick research, and some sites are kind of like, oh, it's fine to show hair. Others are saying absolutely not. So I'm gonna like err on the sign of caution. I don't want to get into a debate about the wearing and covering from a religious point of view. I'm just gonna keep with how the original creator has designed this sim. And I'm gonna go for this Obscurus nose N2 overlay for this nose shape here. And then finally, I feel like this GoPosme CC01 eyelid overlay, just, I don't know, it kind of looks more real. I kind of like that. So I'm gonna add her lashes as glasses because I put a lot of skin details, so we'll go for our lashes here instead. And I'm gonna actually go quite big on the lashes because I'm gonna go quite kind of fun on the makeup. And I'm gonna go for the reversion. It's this Wind Terry. It's this version 1 here. This one goes a bit lower down the eyelid, whereas this one goes a bit higher up. And let's pop some eyeliner on too. Proline, yeah, does like the best of CC. They do everything as well, like house CC, hair CC, makeup CC, skin detail CC. Wait, maybe not hair. But basically, they do a bunch of stuff, and it's all amazing. I think this kind of star blush looks really cute as well. I will be putting eye details on it, but we're not quite there yet. So, lips. I kind of really feel like these kind of lips are a vibe. Annoyingly, as soon as I click them, it stops telling me where they're from, which is super annoying. It could be Proline or Obscurus because it's kind of sitting in the same area. And I like these lips because they have the little teethy bit in between. So especially if the sim has bigger lips, they can kind of take the little lip thing and it's not going to take too much from their lips. So it actually works really well with bigger lip sims. If you do it with smaller ones, it will eat into their top lip a little bit and you might end up with no top lip. But it works really well for bigger lip sims. This is a GoPosme one. I also love GoPosme so much. I'm subscribed to them on Patreon and their content is just so good. This is also GoPosme. Those lips just look so healthy. Like what? Like they kind of just look like the most healthiest moisturized lips I've ever seen. I feel like I have to go for them. And okay, eye overlay. I'm doing it here so that I can choose from more options because I find that the brown eyes here are very red. Oh, okay, they look great. Okay. I was gonna say they're too red, but honestly, they look really good, which means we need little eye shinies. I'm using the Pixis eye shinies and you just add these little flecks to the eyes. I just think they look so cute. And I think we're all done. This is the first time I've actually made a sim with a head covering, a hijab, I guess this would be similar to. Again, I just don't really add like that much. I don't like adding religious stuff to my game personally. However, I actually really enjoyed the challenge of like a really face-focused makeover for our first sim today. So this was the original Betty. Obviously, we had a really great face to work with here. And this is the Clare Siobhan makeover version. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like this makeover? If you do, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Her lips look so luscious and just like, I don't know, like, ugh. That is the GoPosme lips. They just look so freaking good. So let me know what you think of Betty Ella in the comments below. Okay, let's find ourselves another sim. Okay, so next up by Lyra, we've got Sailor Carson, who I just think has a really adorable style. So let's go ahead and check them out. So we kind of got like a sporty vibes, kind of similar in a way to Ash. We've also got piercings and stuff too, so I'm excited. A bodybuilder, bro, neat, geek sim. Okay, let's go ahead and take everything off so we can start from the scratch. And I'm trying out skin details first this time. I'll do the brows after. And I'm gonna start with the V. I know it's Max's matchy. Don't worry. We'll keep tweaking. Such as these eyelids here, I'm gonna try. Just because they get rid of that like hard line around the eyes, which eyes don't have. So, and I think I'm gonna go for this little remersion nose because it kind of has like a little texture on the end of the nose, which I like. And then we're still looking very Max's Matchy. Don't worry. Give me time. Give me time. I kind of like a bit of like a cheeky look on her. So I'm going to go for these G18 Go Pulse Me brows. I just really like them. And then I've got a shine on her face, which I really like. But I like the texture more. Especially since she's like sporty. I like the idea that there's a bit of flush on the face. Okay, now the original sim has kind of heavy eye makeup flicks, ready pinky lips, ready lips, and an eyebrow piercing. So probably gonna go for this flicks here. Oh, this is usually my favorite, the Obscurus 6 eyeliner. I just love. But actually, I don't love it on the sim. I think let's go for a different style. I'm gonna try this Lioness instead. This one here, which I've had for so long. Oh, it's Praline. Again, Praline. Seems to be the theme for today, doesn't it? Because the original sim does have quite heavy eye makeup, so I want to make sure we keep that. And I'm like trying every flick I've got on just to make sure. Just to make sure we got the right ones. Oh, now see, I like that one again. Obscura 6, you just can't beat it. Let's put some lashes on you, my love. I really like these ones. We don't need the uppy ones so much because we got the heavy flicks, so let's go for the like downward pointing Kashiko ones just because they're kind of sultry. I like them. And we had those like ready cute lips. Not too strong. Okay, I've tried on literally every set of lips with her. She's actually quite hard to get the right lips on, but I feel as though these ones look cute. Okay, it's hard to find hairs that like, obviously all the in-game hairs are made to fit underneath hearts. It's kind of a little bit harder to do it with alpha hairs, but let's see what we can do. Oh, her eyes. I forgot about her eyes. She's also got brown eyes. And obviously those ones also look great on her, but why don't we try some different ones this time? Again, it's Go Pulse Me. G16s, I like those. And before I forget, it was no, other side eyebrow piercing, right? And again, Praline. And just because it matches a vibe, I'm gonna give her some, again, Praline. Little tiny tunnels there as well. Okay, she's looking real cute. I wonder if this is gonna fit underneath her heart. Let me just try it real quick. Oh my gosh, I spent so long picking at eyebrows. And you can't even see them. Yeah, that works. Okay, that totally works. I feel like with this heart, I can accessorize it with little chainies as well. But I think you can only do that if it's like a front-facing heart. Oh, no, I can put them on the back. Oh, that's so cool. Look, I can put little rings on the heart. Oh, I love that. Okay, so with Sailor, on the original sim, the makeup has come from like the feminine section, but the clothing in the preferences is chosen as physical frame feminine, but clothing preference is masculine. So I'm gonna go ahead and match and see if we can get some. It's hard because the custom content masculine clothing choice doesn't always wrap around the feminine frame very well, but let's see what we can do. And we're keeping this kind of like sportswear vibes. Her outfit needs to be like, I play sports. Yeah, you see what I mean? It just does a very weird wrap. It would be better if it just kept it like looser fit, but it tries to like cling it, but just like around the bottom of like the boob, which doesn't usually, that's not usually how clothes work, but okay. Maybe something like that is gonna work. That's kind of still keeping its shape at the back, which I think is pretty cool. These clumsy alien ones work, but the swatches are really bright, like really bright. These ones I have no display picture, but they kind of work. They also kind of work, but the whole point is it's got like a dropped crotch kind of thing. So maybe they'd be a better fit because they have the drop crotch. And then those shoes just look so funny. I think it's because they're so tiny. They make their feet look so small. So I think I might just go for some little Balenciagas instead. And I think we are done with Sailor. I don't think Sailor's wearing any jewelry. Rings are kind of bugged in my game, other than of course the ear piercing, the eyebrow piercing. I added some extra ear piercings just because I feel like tunnels is kind of the right vibe. And let me know what you guys think. The clothing was harder just because in-game stuff might wrap. Some of it you get the option to use on the opposite clothing choice, but with Alpha, it just doesn't really work as well, unfortunately. But here is Sailor in their original form in Max's Match, and here they are in Alpha. Let me know what you guys think. I really like this hair. Sorry, I never showed you guys this hair. The hair is a new hair here. It is by, oh my gosh, the same creator. They make really pretty, like really pretty and very realistic hairs. I just love their hairs. Like, they look so good. They used to only do men's stuff, but they started doing some women's styles as well. Mood, that is it. It's Mood with 3 E's instead of 2. I seriously recommend their hair. I think their hair is absolutely beautiful. A lot of it is K-pop inspired hair. So they'll often post the picture of where they decided to make the model from. And it's just really, really good. So let me know what you guys think of Sailor in the comments below. And let's move on to our final Similorino for a makeover. Okay, so the final one I'm gonna give a go is Archer here by Pip223344. Piercings are optional. That is an invitation to kind of give this sim our own vibe. So I am gonna go ahead and take it. So here is how Brooklyn Archer, actually she's called Brooklyn. Brooklyn Archer has arrived and already we've got tattoos. I am already pretty hyped. So let's go ahead and take off everything that she currently got on. I will leave the tattoos because honestly, I'll try and find some that are kind of like a similar vibe, but the ones she has on are really pretty. I might replace them with my own CC ones though, because it is part of the challenge. So go for some Go Pulse Me brows. I'm very tempted to stretch the chin out up the bottom lip a little bit because I feel like it would just balance the sim's face out a little bit more. Like that feels a bit more balanced to me. Hopefully you don't mind, OG creator Pip. And I'm gonna try and use different stuff to what I used before. So I'm gonna use this Goo Goo overlay here combined with some pretty chunky eyelashes just because I feel like it. That Skin Details added an upper eyelid, which the original sim did not have. So I'm gonna use this eyelid overlay just to take that away again. And then all of my sims today have had brown eyes. So if you have brown eyes, you're probably feeling very represented right now, which we love. However, for me, in terms of making sure everybody's eyes are different, just because then it's mixing the challenge up a little bit, it is a little bit tougher, but I actually think these eyes do be looking very cute. These eyes also be looking very cute. These were my defaults for a really long time. These ones I just have a soft spot for because they kind of look a bit fantasy-esque. Oh my gosh, I can't decide which ones. I love these eyes, I'm sorry. I think these eyes are really like love or hate, but for me it's definite love. And since piercings were a optional here, I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna run with it. Yeah, we've given her a couple of piercings. She's also somehow ended up with piercings on her eyes. I can't get rid of them, so she's got pierced eyes. And original makeups, everyone today has been like flicks and lips. I appreciate that look, as you guys can probably tell, although theirs are all much neater than mine, but it is the end of the day here, so you know. And since this particular lady has, oh no, she has a little bit of shimmer on top, but the flicks are like the focus. I'm gonna go for really big flicks, which are these praline ones here. They're very big and I love them. I'm gonna bring a bit of shimmer on top as well. Oh my gosh. Anyone else simping right now? And she's got super red lips. Maybe I can actually finally give somebody this. It does look good, but that, I mean, I don't think I've ever used this as cat first lips. Oh, but then I really like her with natural lips as well. But the original doesn't have natural lips. The original has red lips. So I just think her natural lip color is really pretty, but maybe we just go like halfway, like here. It looks pretty good red. I'll just dye down a little bit. Okay, and then we've got red hair, like ginger hair, beautiful ginger hair. So ginger is a pain in this game for CC because I feel like less creators make good red hair. Like it just seems to be a missed out color. However, I feel as though Anto is pretty good for representing the reds. Totally is. And I know I use this hair a lot, but it's like, it's kind of fitting the look. Like this kind of punky sort of like badass look. I don't know whether to go for like this option here and then do a different color in the poofy bit. I don't know, I feel like she has the look where she looks like she might dye it, but I don't know what color. Okay, so I feel like either like a really dark red like this looks good, a darky gray blondie bit. Oh, what about blonde? Ooh, which looks better, no color or a color? I'm kind of meant to be showing off like what you can do with Alpha here, so I feel like maybe having a bit of fun and going for a color is more fun than not. So I think I'm gonna go for blonde. I actually think that's a cute vibe, and I used to go to uni with a girl that had basically this hair and I always thought it was really cool, so I'm gonna go for blonde. She is looking so good right now. Like what? I haven't decided how I'm dressing her yet. This one is the one I'm gonna allow myself to have a little bit more fun with and kind of go a little bit more making up our own outfit for her, but with the same vibes. So kind of wonder whether to go a little bit like rockabilly with her, or maybe a bit gothy with her. Stop trying to give everyone this top, Claire. I know you want it in real life, but just stop. And she looks good in everything, and we do be simping hard right now, so it's clouding our vision. What? She's got tattoos on her back too. Maybe I should look at the tattoos first instead. I feel like she's a perfect candidate for rockabilly, but I did that kind of recently, so I don't want to do that this time. I'll stick a little bit closer to her original style, but with our own little tweaks. And tattoos. Okay, I'll take off everything first, and then we will add back on again, because this one has a cool back like deer tattoo. which I think is cute. This one has like a cool like hexagon nature design, which again, very cool. Also has chest piece to it. This is from Cubisims, and the other one was from a sugar owl. This one's also a sugar owl. Really good tattoos, honestly. I think this Cubisims one, oh, that's very light. It's got tattoos in similar places, and I like that it's got flowers growing up the legs for some reason. I just think that's really cute. It's also got a nice little chest piece, which I appreciate as well. It's not colorful on the arms, which the original was, and I really did like that about the original, but color work you have to keep getting done. You have to keep getting it like topped up. Color fades. I'm saving her pain in the long run. Okay, I'm gonna give her a Guns N' Roses top. Leather pants. This girl do be making me feel a certain way. She's beautiful. I think I want to try this new skirt. This is Clumsy Alien. Clumsy Alien stuff is just so good. So like, look at the chain is actually like fully 3D. It's not just like stuck on there. It's incredible. Like the CC blows me away, and it's actually through the little loophole as well. I know the original is jeans, but I wanted to try like mixing things up a little bit, and I've been wanting an opportunity to use the skirt for a while. I must resist the urge to go for the same boots every single time. I think they're Darte 77 boots. She has boots though, so maybe some chunky trainers. No, I feel like boots suit her more than chunky trainers. There's these Sim ones, but they're so small. They're better. I was gonna go for socks, but it kind of covers up the little flowers she's tattooed onto her legs there. I could always go for this, so you can just see it a little bit on one leg. And then you got the Mitchy Matchy socks. Again, I love these socks. They're like half pulled up, half not pulled up. I feel like these are Clumsy Alien also. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for these socks. And then we go for just this little S Club choker. Just a little teeny tiny one. And I think we're done with Brooklyn Archer. Can you guess who's my fave by any chance? Can you guess what style I still to this day really enjoy dressing my Sims this way? I just find it a lot of fun. Here was the original. The original was cute. I did do some facial reconstruction. I reduced the lips and pulled the chin down a little bit just to even out the facial features slightly. And here is how the end result looks. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. So here is the new side profile, just a bigger chin. I noticed I did it when I used to make Sims. I used to make really tiny chins, but since I've started making bigger faces, bigger chins, I feel like it's just a little bit more proportional, but it's just my kind of personal preference. So here is a Brooklyn Archer. Let me know what you think of her in the comments below. I find her incredibly simp-worthy. I am just saying, you guys know that I definitely always do be simping for this kind of Sim. So let me know what you guys think of her in the comments below. Let me know what you think of our changes from the original Sim. Did we do a good glow up, a good makeover? Let me know in the comments below. And as a little reminder, we started off with Betty here. Here was the makeover that we went for with Betty. Then we moved on to Sailor here. And here is the makeover that we did with Sailor. And then finally, we finished off with Brooklyn. And here was the makeover that we did with Brooklyn. So which one was your guys' favorites? Go ahead and let me know in the comments below. If you guys would like your Sims featured in another one of these videos, don't forget to upload them on the gallery under Clare Siobhan Makeovers. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.